Hello guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to new video on my channel. Today I am back with Whiteout Survival. Normally I live stream before the SvS, you know that. I live stream the preparation phase before the SvS, but today I was busy, so I did not do any live stream. I am directly making a video where I will show you the current position of me in SvS and my ranking and how much we are leading or what reward we are getting. I will show you this thing in today's video. So without any delay, let's jump in our video. As you can see, all the tasks are here: pet task, then mithril, then chief gear, then hero gear, widget, everything. So I am thinking if I can do something with the pet, because mithril is impossible for me right now. Mithril take lot of time and it is almost difficult for free to play player. Free to play player can do this, but it is difficult. So right now I am doing some upgrade with the pet, you can see. But here another problem is the strengthening serum. The strengthening serum is extremely difficult to collect and there is no way I am going to upgrade this giant tapir. I want to upgrade some combat pet, but I cannot find anything, because you know that thing, the other two items, the book and the potion, that is easy. I mean, nothing is easy, but that is comparatively easy. But the strengthening serum is extremely difficult to get, so I am trying to upgrade as much thing as possible with the advancement. Right now I will do the refinement, you see this thing, and I always suggest you guys to do the auto mode, because if you try to do it manually you might make some mistake, but if you do it in auto mode there will be no mistake. It will automatically give you the best thing, the power. When the power is increasing, the auto mode will automatically accept this, but if you do it manually you can do some mistake. So you see I am upgrading this. When you are doing the refinement, in the starting you have to do only the common wild mark, don't use the advanced wild mark. When you are going to use the advanced wild mark, after getting at least 3 or 4 purple item, you can see the color on the left side of the screen. Currently the color is green. First you have to make it completely blue. If it is completely blue, then you can use the advanced wild mark, or if you are getting something like 2 or 3 or something purple, you can use the advanced wild mark, but in the starting you have to do only the common wild mark. So I am fast forwarding this part because it will take some time. As you can see, I used my most common wild mark and I did not use any advanced wild mark because it is not the time. Now I want to do something. I want to upgrade the chief gear. You see, I have very low amount of the design plan, so I cannot upgrade many things. I was thinking I could upgrade at least one mythic, but I could not do that. You see this thing, I just upgrade some epic gear. Now let's do something with the hero. Let's see what I can do right now. I want to do some mastery forging, because mastery forging will give me some point, but the problem is again the free to play problem. I don't have enough mastery forging item, the essence stone. I had very low amount of essence stone, so I used them here, and I upgraded the pet, but I have nothing left for any other event. I used most of them for this SvS. I used the pet item, I used some essence stone. Now let's see if I can do something with the widget. I saved some widget. If you want to get lot of widget, you can do the Tundra trading station. Tundra trading station can give you lot of widget. But if you are free to play, you will always face some problem. You will not have enough items. That is very obvious if you are free to play. Now I am thinking what I should do, because I have some widget left. I am thinking to use it on the Gwen, but the problem is I rarely use Gwen right now because I have 1A and now I am upgrading the Bradley. This SvS I cannot use the Bradley because it is still 3-star, you can see here, but in next SvS I can do this thing. And my Hector is also stopped in this position. I cannot do anything with Hector, so I am planning I will get some more widget, then I will upgrade little bit with Hector, because next one is Gatot. Next lucky wheel free hero is Gatot, so I can do something with the Hector by that time. And I have very little amount of widget left, so let's see where I can use this thing. Lin might be a good option if I do this. Okay, I am using it on the Lin. You see, I have some guitar left, so let's upgrade this. I upgraded the Lin, and you see I got some point from here. Now I can do one more thing, that is the fire crystal. I can combine fire crystal and construction speed up together. I will upgrade any building using the fire crystal, then I will use the construction speed up, so I can use both of them together. First I need the double time because it will give me the construction boost, then I can activate the pet skill if I want, but if I activate the pet skill I may not use very high amount of speed up. I want to use more speed up, so I am not using much boost. Like, you can also use the vice president if you want, but I am not using this thing. I only use the double time, and I am using some construction speed up, as you can see here. And I have used almost everything, and I can use some training speed up. That is only one thing left for me, because you see I upgrade my pet, then I use the essence stone, then do some widget task, then use some fire crystal task, but I have very low amount of item left. I also used the chief gear item, but I have nothing. You can see I used almost everything, just upgrading some, just training some troops, because the problem is always here. If you are free to play, you will always have less amount of item, and you see this is the current point I have, and I have no task left. I have used almost everything except the mithril, because I told you, if you are free to play, the mithril is extremely difficult for you. You cannot do this thing easily. Now you see this is my point, this is my ranking. So what I can do, I can claim these rewards because I have nothing to do. My ranking and alliance ranking, you can see the reward is pretty much good for SvS compared to other events. I can say SvS reward is really good, and the medal reward is here, you can see. Okay, now I want to show you the current position of my team, my server and opponent server. Let's see. Okay guys, now I want to show you how much point we are getting and what is my position here. Let's see. As you can see, it is the ranking of power boost day 5. My ranking is 95, you can see here. And for the total point and today's point, you can see we are in leading position in both cases, and hopefully we are going to win the preparation phase, because I don't know if they can cover this point. I'm not telling it is impossible. It is possible to cover this point in one day if there is any whale who is spending huge amount. So it is actually possible to cover this point, and I want to show you how much I got here. You already know the reward, so I'm not showing you the reward. I want to show you my position here. As you can see, in day 1 my ranking is very bad, because I had nothing to do in day 1, so the ranking is very bad, you see. Day 2 is also very bad, but somehow I tried on the day 2. Day 3 was very good for me because I used my most of the items. You know that, you saw the video. Most of the items I used here in day 3. Day 4 was also good for me because you know the training day also give us so much point. And here is the day 5. I am currently here right now. The chief gear and charm both are very dangerous thing. I mean, they give huge amount of point, but at the same time it is very difficult to upgrade them, the chief gear and chief charm. That is why my rank is little bit bad in first 2 days, but on the day 3 I covered that, and day 5 is currently going on, and hopefully we can win the preparation phase. I cannot say anything about the battle phase, but you see this is the condition currently of the preparation phase. And I used my most of the items for this SvS. I saved lot of shards, speed ups, and chief gear. I used almost everything in this SvS. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.